Hey guys, it's Nick here from Total Books and Records, and it's time for Mofi Minute, episode 44. All your Mofi news wrapped up into one little show. I know I haven't done one since Christmas, guys. News has been a little sparse, but I think I got a good show for you. We were talking about Carole King One Steps. We're talking about the next record coming down the line, the next Supervinyl. I've got a bunch of stuff in my store that's for sale, and all sorts of good news coming down the line. So we'll start off with the hottest topic. You have to be living under a rock to know that the Carole King tapestries are shipping. I've got one. And they're phenomenal. This one's open because it's mine, and I listened to it, and it's otherworldly. There recently isn't another really good audiophile version of this widely available currently. Mobile Fidelity actually did issue this in a regular Mofi back in 2013. Other than that, there's not a lot of widely available Carole King tapestries. I mean, you can get a regular press, or this is going to beat it. So, phenomenal. I listened to mine. It is incredible. For those of you who've never opened one, because I know there's some people out there who have not cracked theirs open, you get a little sheet. Each record comes in its own slip. And another pad, and then it's got this little, for those of you who don't understand what a one step is, they have a nice little diagram in here that shows you all the steps that they've cut out to get your record as close as they can to the original tapes. So, for those of you who don't have one pre-ordered or one on the way, don't worry. They are just now getting to retail stores. We're still getting our large allotment. I do believe they're spoken for in my store. We may have a couple extras at the very end. Stay tuned for that in another week. But stores all over the country, not independent record stores like myself, all over the country are about to get their stock or have just gotten their stock. Give them a shot. There's always extras. There's always someone who drops out, decides they don't want it, got one as a gift, they didn't know about it, decided they're going to pass on the title. So if you haven't gotten one, this is your chance. You got about a week and a half, 2-week window to hunt one down before the prices go through the roof, and they always, always, always do. So, now is your window if you want tapestry. Obviously, next on the line, next being pressed currently, is Muddy Waters Folk Singer, and we're going to get to that. We're going to talk about the next titles. We'll get to that too. So, Muddy Water Folk Singer on the presses right now. It's the next one step coming down the line. I don't know, 6-8 weeks. Not really any time frame. We just know that is the next one. After that, what do we have? Oh, I know these are some juicy details. I know you guys are itching for these. Now, this is a crappy stock copy I have, but Eldorado. Yellow Eldorado Supervinyl is the next Supervinyl, I guess you would say. It's not a one-step. They are available for pre-order on the Music Direct or the Mofi site. I see they're $60 MSRP. Get your pre-order. This will be the next one. The next Supervinyl coming down the line. So excited to have these in my store. I haven't had any. Heck, this is my only used copy of this record in the store, and it's not even that great. So it'll be good to have some fresh yellow stock in the store. Okay, so what else is coming? I got some other juicy details for you guys. So, in between my last video and this one, Mobile Fidelity has released like 30 titles that they're going to do on one step. And they're all available for pre-order on the website. You can see them. There's a ton. That is so many titles. That gets us through 2022 and into most of 2023. So, there's not going to be a whole lot of surprise titles coming up in the next year and a half because they've announced so many of them. What I can do is narrow down the ones that are coming the soonest. Because if you haven't noticed, you can pre-order them, but they don't say what the quantity is limited to. We don't know if they're going to make 8,000, 10,000, 12,000, 15,000, 20,000. We don't know what the quantity is for the Van Halens, for instance. We don't know yet. I don't even think they know yet. They're probably gauging pre-sales. I don't know. But we don't know Hotel California one step. We know what's coming. We don't know how many they're going to make. So what I'm going to try to do is try to narrow it down for you to bring it back into reality, because some of those titles are going to be probably into 2024 before we see them. So let's bring it back to reality. The next 6 titles. Let's just go for the next 6 one-step titles. So I know for a fact Muddy Waters Folk Singer is coming first, right? If you go to the Mobile Fidelity Sound Labs official Facebook page, on January 13, they had a very interesting post. It had 6 one-step titles, and it said, these are available for pre-order. These are coming very soon. And if you're just kind of someone getting into vinyl, or maybe you're into Mofi, or maybe you just missed a post, you might not realize that these are probably the next 6 titles, especially because Folk Singer was one of those 6. iRobot was one of those 6. Eric Clapton Unplugged, which has been announced for well over a year now, maybe a year and a half, that was in the 6. Miles Davis Bitches Brew, and 2 Eagles. Eagles on the Border and One of These Nights were in the 6 on the post. I do not have a confirmation on this other than the Muddy Waters Folk Singer, but those other 5 titles, I would bet money that those are going to be the next 5 one-steps we see here in 2022. Check it out. It's over on their Facebook page. I'll put a link to their Facebook page right down below. That's my prediction. I think I have some pretty good footing to go off on that, especially because they slipped Muddy Waters Folk Singer in there. It makes me think that that's what's coming up next. Wow, they have a lot of stuff pre-ordered, guys. So they've kind of told us what's coming for the next 2 years in the one-steps. So, all right. I just went through some inventory and I found some stuff that I had in the back room, and I reloaded my website with some juicy Mofis. I still have communiques, guys. 61 bucks, original MSRP price. I got them on the site right now. You don't have to pay flipper prices. I have them brand new. I also have Nielsen, son of Schmielsen. 51 bucks, original MSRP. They are out of stock just about everywhere. I still got them for original price. Double 45 RPM. You can pick those up. These are out of print, never to be made again. They made 4,000 of them. Oh, Dylan Oh Mercy 2LP 45 RPM. I'm starting to see a lot of the older Dylan titles really climb in price. I'm getting down there on those. I got a couple more pearls I put up. One-step pearls. I just put those on the site. I have a couple Paul Simon. Still crazy after all these years. Going for 160 these days. A couple more of those. I know the site was out of those. And I had some great trade-ins from people who watch the show. We have a new Mobile Fidelity trade-in program where you can trade in your Mofis, get 80% of retail value in credit, and you can buy anything in my store. So that's kind of brought in some fresh Mofis for you guys. One of them that's come in is a Stevie Ray Vaughan Couldn't Stand the Weather. This is opened. I only have one of them, obviously. It's open, but it's like brand new. It comes in a nice plastic resealable case. I've got $250 on that. And I also got traded in, or both the first 2 Eagles, self-titled, Desperado, both opened, both like new, both 200 bucks. I'm out of the new ones, but I got a couple used ones that were traded in. So thanks so much for watching. If you guys have Mofis that you're not listening to, older ones, newer ones, I don't care what they are, contact me. I'll get you a quote. Maybe you want to trade them up towards a turntable. Maybe you want to trade them into something newer or just regular vinyl store credit, or maybe you're eyeing a box set. We'll work with you. We're always buying, selling, shipping, trading, all that kind of stuff. Thanks so much for watching the Mofi Minute. Getting me to episode number 44. And that is thanks to all you watchers out there liking, subscribing, sharing, getting this all over the net, spreading the word. I really do appreciate it. I plan to be here going forward. Check out the links below. You can see Mobile Fidelity's Facebook page. You can see that post I'm talking about. I have a link to all my website, all that stuff. We're selling Valentine's Day packages, which are like a random record plus a sweet treat and a Valentine. We got those going on our website. We got new vinyl coming in. I ordered a huge amount of new vinyl. Website's loading up with new vinyl this week. Thanks so much for watching. Lots going on back here in 2022. Hopefully we'll see you next week. See ya.